Okay, we're back with another game of Dune Imperium Uprising. Looks like we're in the first position, which is always nice. I actually don't even know if the first position is that good, but I really don't like going fourth, so it's more of a preference thing at this point. Probably second and third are the better positions to go in. We are going to be picking last because we're going first. Red has first pick of leader choice here because they're the fourth position player. We start out with the mouse, and let's see what our opening cards are here, huh? Smuggler's Harvester, one cost card is fine. It's really not that good. Smuggler's Haven, on the other hand, amazing card. Anything that can generate you victory points in this game is just going to be insane. And it generates spice if you have a spy on a maker board space, which are these Dune spots over here. So the fact that it can generate the resource to generate the points for you is just crazy. This is another really good card. Gives you access, can give you 2 persuasion and draws cards. Cargo Runner, I'm not a huge fan of. Some people like it. I think it's okay. And then Treacherous Maneuver, just good faction access. So these are probably the 2 strongest ones, and Treacherous Maneuver as well. The other 2 are kind of meh. So let's see here. We are picking... Oh, man. They're just going to give me Fade like this? I love Fade or Alpha. And it's been a little while since I played them, I think. So, yeah, let's do some Fade. So their ability is called Devious Strength. I can pull a spy to get 2 swords into combat. And my ring just moves me along this track that gives me a bunch of different rewards. And we start out with a really solid hand, too. So I think we're going to go with a Seek Allies Frem Kit here. Frem Kit, one of the best spots. And the opening combat is the Skirmish Combat for a dagger and a bump as well. So we'll throw a troop in, I think. We'll see how it goes. So we'll play our Seek Allies. We'll go to Frem Kit, draw a card. Oh, we get a High Persuasion card too. That's amazing for us here. I think we'll just limp in the 1. And then we have the option to throw in more if we go back to another combat space. I really don't want to throw in 2 because it can be very variable. We also have 2 other combat leaders in this game as well. Gurney. Paul Atreides. Princess Irulan's more of a deck builder, but I think that's it. We don't want to go too crazy on this combat starting out. People love to go crazy on these first round combats. Gurney is going to take Desert Tactics here. Makes a lot of sense. They'll trash a Dune Desert Planet out of their deck, and they'll throw a couple of troops in here. The bump combat is really great too, because if you win it as the Desert Tactics player, you can get 2 bumps and get early Siege Tabor access. The table is definitely incentivized to stop Gurney, but Gurney with ring is just too much. Like, let's say I go for that play. I throw in 3. Gurney behind me can easily hit Arakeen with ring, throw in 4 troops, and I'm just dead in the water. And they go after me too, so it's just not worth it. Or they could go deliver supplies, research station. It's just too much power. We have a reconnaissance here for Muad'Dib, so they're not going to go for it. And we actually don't even mind Gurney getting early worms because at least they'll block Muad'Dib because they go before them every round. Princess Irulan played Seek Allies. They grabbed some water. Makes sense. We're almost certainly playing our Deliver Supplies here. It's just where do we want to go? And I think it's going to be Dutiful Service Diplomacy. It'll leave us with 6 Persuasion behind, so we can grab a Smuggler's Haven and have some fun. But yeah, I think this is it. And then probably Spice Refinery is the best one here. Just getting extra water is so good in this game. So we'll play our Diplomacy. We'll go over to Dutiful Service. We'll get a contract. We'll get a bump up with the Emperor. And I like our opening here. Seems pretty good. We're not, yeah, right? We're not going to put any more troops in. We'll see if we end up getting the free value out of this limp troop. I'd be surprised if we do, but you never know. So Gurney has to decide how heavy they want to commit here. Red is threatening a research station play, getting 4 troops in. So if Yellow really wants to win this, and they probably do, because early Worms access is insane in this game, they need to put another troop in at least, depending on how many daggers they have, because... yeah, the red threat of hitting a research station player is just not ideal for Yellow. And they are going to use their ring here, but they're... Oh, greedy, greedy Yellow. Okay. They're not going to put the troop in. They're going to take the intrigue card. Not super likely that intrigue card ends up being anything too great here, but Blue's going to go for the double card draw here with their signet ring and accept contracts, and they'll take the Sardaukar contract. Interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the Sardaukar ones. It's usually pretty expensive getting over here, but I probably would have went Harvest personally. Early Solar is really good in this as well, getting your High Council and Swordmaster and stuff, but I guess I disagree. Let's see if Red decides to take away this combat. It is a match as well, so I think it's definitely worth doing. Oh, they're not going to, though. I think this is a great spot to take away this combat from Yellow. It's a great block. It's a match for you, so you actually get the victory point. You get a bump, so you can even work on getting to Fremen if you want. I think this is a bit of a miss here, but... I understand it. Oh, they had a dagger too. Ugh, yeah. I would have liked to have seen a deny there because now Yellow also will unbalance the table, having such early Worms access. But What are you going to do? We have 6. And looking at this row here, I love Smuggler's Haven. I think it's an insane card. Treacherous Maneuver's also good. These are similar flavor kind of cards. But I think it has to be Smuggler's Haven. It's just so good. And it generates resources too. Oh, Stilgar. Wow, this is a stacked row. I'm actually tempted to grab a Prepare the Way. Just for the early persuasion so I can get some of these other nice good cards. And I think I will. Yeah, increase my persuasion a little bit. I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Reveal of 3 for Gurney here. Probably a Prepare the Way. I don't think they would want to go for a cargo runner. They don't have any contracts. It's going to be a while before that card even gets turned on. Did they have any daggers? They didn't. Oh, this would have been so free for red to steal. That's crazy. Branching Path comes off. This is a real... I love this card. I think it's so much fun. Being able to dump entry cards and generate spice is just interesting flavor. Oh, they actually have 5. I'm stupid because they have 3 in with Ring and they went Assembly Hall. So they actually do get Treacherous Maneuver here. Muad'Dib grabs Stilgar, so the 2 combat leaders are going to really start going at it now. This is a card we have to remember they have as well for Spice and Flows and stuff in the late game. And Irlan will just grab Branching Path. So we're really incentivized to block up the Bene Gesserit with our Ring. Spy. But they are going to do Diplomacy. They'll get a Spice. We get 1 Spice for 3rd. So I'll take that. Oh, actually, we both get 1 Spice. Okay. Yeah, so a Spice for a troop in an early game, I'll take that every day. If we had a dagger, it would have been even better. So now here's 2 of our daggers. We're going to reshuffle with some really good cards in our discard here. We get to Prepare the Way, so we'll have some good persuasion here. Diplomacy for yellow. Did they not take... They didn't take their bump with the Fremen. That's really surprising. I didn't even notice that. I guess they knew they wouldn't be able to draw into their blue access. I don't remember exactly what they ended up revealing. I think they did reveal their blue access, so... Holding on to your Diplomacy to hit Fremkit to try and draw back into blue, I think is a reasonable play. Ideally, I think red with a Diplomacy has to go Espionage here and put their spy on Bene Gesserit. They have Branching Path now. They really want to get that alliance. I think that makes the most sense, probably. Yeah, let's get a dump in 2 of their troops here. It will give them the rainbow because this is the Siege of Arakeen combat that has a blue symbol, which no one has right now, so it's not going to be a match. But yeah, I think it's worth holding on to your troops if you're yellow here. You have no resources. You don't want to also have an empty garrison. We have a Desert Tactics here for blue, so they're going to get involved in this combat now. This would not be a bad one for us to limp into, especially with 2 daggers. They will trash a dagger. No water for them now. Kind of an interesting spot for red here, but I think it is going to be an espionage play. I think you just need to get it down, especially they know I'm going to be drawing into my ring. And if they know what's good for them, they'll know that I am highly incentivized to block them on the espionage spy. Although, with my... my 1 card, I am more incentivized to put spies on desert spots. So we'll see. They draw a card. Spies, they didn't play their Diplomacy there. We know they have it. But they will just grab the Solari contract here. I think we have to play our Ring. And I think we want to draw here. We could throw some troops in. We're likely to get the troops back. And we can get some Solari, which is always helpful. The question is, do we go to Arakeen? Probably, yeah, we do. Yeah, let's draw into something better we can play. And we have 2 daggers behind too, so we might be able to just win this alpha blue too. Yeah, I think Arakeen's the move here. We could also complete our Spice Refinery contract as well. But I think we want to draw and be able to play something else. I don't love our access right now, so maybe we can draw into one of our better cards. Get some access. See what we get. Not what we were looking for. But we do have more persuasion now, which is fine. I think we throw them all in here. Well, we have our spy, first of all. And I'll throw that on here to block up red. They're not going to love that play, but I think that's an important block for us to make. And then as far as troops go here, I think I throw them all in. We get the troops back for first, and we'll get a flag, too, for some Solari generation. And we have 2 daggers, so I think that just makes sense all around. And I moved it right. Yep. Okay. I don't remember how many daggers blue has. Yellow is going to get involved here. They go to Siege to Board. Do they throw the troops in? They also have 2 daggers here. But we go behind them. But if they're paying attention, they know we can't put anything else in. Damn, redraw on the dagger is really rough for us. We were really hoping they didn't hit that specifically. But it's not a big deal if they take this away from us. Yeah, they can take it. It's fine. I don't remember what blue had. We have diplomacy here for blue. I'd imagine maybe just grab a contract here. Did they play their action? No, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, they're still thinking. They'll go to deliver supplies, get a little bit of water. Makes sense. You want to be able to hit Desert Tactics if it's open back up to you again. We have 5 persuasion now, which is enough for our Space and Guild's favor, although it's not that great for us at this point. Just because we already have a Guild Access card. We don't need that much. But, I mean, we'd still take it if push came to shove, probably. Convincing argument is not what we wanted to see. There's the diplomacy that we knew Red had. They are going to go to Dutiful Service here and grab another Spice Collect contract. I mean, that makes sense. They are leading on water right now. I think in light of the current situation, we can't put any more troops in, right? I don't feel the need to go like Assembly Hall and try to preserve getting a Space and Guild's favor. I don't think it's that important to us. And probably yellow or red takes that away from us anyway. So I don't think we need to play around it too heavily here. We'll just sit on 4 persuasion. I think we actually will use our reconnaissance. Head to Spice Refinery. Turn it into Solari. We'll get some Solari from this combat. Maybe we can grab a nice early Swordmaster or something. The only downside is we have all of our green access right now, so we won't be able to do it until we cycle back through our deck. But it's okay. I don't think there's anywhere else I'd want to go, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, let's just complete our contract, get some Solari. It does use up our spice, which is a little unfortunate. We would like to have it to go to Espionage to cycle through our deck, but I think this is fine. And we're not going to necessarily want to reshuffle anyway, because we'll have our diplomacy and stuff. Like a lot of our good cards. Like this is what we'd be reshuffling into. So we'll take this, we'll take the water. I definitely do want to do it for 4, right? Yeah, I think that's okay. Because we need to... I think we need to play more of a less combat strategy now that we have yellow and blue gearing up heavy for combat. We're hoping blue doesn't have both their daggers. If I was tracking better, I would know. But I'm not sure. Tread into darkness here for yellow. Kind of inconsequential for our purposes. No daggers for blue is great for us, so that means we get more Solari and one of our troops back. We're not going to be able to buy this, which is a little unfortunate here. 4 and a dagger for red. Let's see what they want to buy. Nothing really that great. They might pass. And I wouldn't blame them for it. Weirding Woman buy is great for us. How much do they have left? They have 4, so they probably grab Covert Operation here. It's a really powerful card. It's kind of annoying for us, but it's great for them. Yeah, just take it. Yeah, okay. And nothing but trash left for us now. So I probably won't even buy anything, realistically. We have 2 daggers. Yellow has both of their daggers as well. So we are going to get second here, which is fine. 4 persuasion on this board. I don't want any of this stuff, right? I'm not going to get another prepare the way. I think we just sit. I think our deck's fine for now. Let's not bulk up our deck too much with stuff we don't want. You got to stay disciplined in this game, especially when it comes to buying cards. Pass here for yellow. So we take our rewards. So we get second place here with a bunch of troops, but at least we get our troop back and we get 4 Solari. So eventually we'll be able to get our Swordmaster, or since we won't have green access for a while, it'll probably be a, I don't know, next round kind of thing, unfortunately. Yellow gets their troops back, so this is a great combat for them to win, and they get the flag. Flag, please unlock. I don't know what they're asking here. Oh, okay, they just need me to refresh it. I wonder... I really wish we could get on their spy down. But we'll probably just end up playing this for the access. Probably just a double faction play turn. We really don't want to reshuffle our deck. Our discard is not that great right now. Yellow grabs a bunch of spice, which is a great denial from red. See what red decides to do here. If red wants all this gray flat spice, they need to get water here. And they're not going to go there. So instead, they're going to go here with branching path. They'll draw the card. They'll get the spy. So now we have to remember they can make us discard their cards with their spy access card. And they're going to put it on guild. Okay. So this means we get the spice now, which is pretty nice. I think we go there where Smuggler's Haven, because we're not going to be able to get the benefit from this anyway, right? Yeah, we have no spies on Makerboard spaces right now. So that is the downside to us blocking the Bene Gesserit spot, but I think it was worth the block. So yeah, we'll play this first. We'll get the water. We'll set up for a nice, huge Great Flat collect. Hopefully we can greed on it for next round, but we'll see. The combat is a dagger combat, so still no match for our mouse coming out so far. This is a relevant combat for pretty much everyone else at the table but me. It is a worm or a shield combat, so luckily Gurney can't throw anything into this. Gurney will use their treacherous maneuver to grab Dutiful Service and grab Deliver Supplies. That's fine. Part of me is tempted to go Fremkit, but we would have to reshuffle. Okay, blue's going to take that away, so... I do wonder where we're going to end up going here. Do we greed out here? I don't think red can get any water. So we should be safe to greed here. And we don't want to draw. So we probably just go secrets. Get the intrigue. Blue pulls back a troop. Pulls back 2 troops. Okay. Is it our turn right now? No, it's not. Okay, it's red's. Okay. Weirding Woman, Branching Path synergy here. So they will get to pull Weirding Woman back into their hand after they play their card. Not the greatest value in the world, but it's fine. Guess it gives them 1 persuasion and 1 dagger. They'll throw some troops in as well. Good, yeah, fight blue for this. Although it is definitely scary fighting blue. Yep, they pull the Weirding Woman back. So they're going to have a hard time getting their contracts done now. But they will. There will be a lot of spice on Imperial Basin next down, so at least they'll be able to get 1 done. I think we need to play our diplomacy here, though. I think giving up half a victory point to collect 2 spice... probably isn't worth, right? Although, if we do that, we stop red from being able to complete their contract, which could be pretty funny. And 2 spice is nothing to laugh at, especially when we have a card like this. The half a victory point, though, is so much to give up. I don't think it's worth the block, and we'll have plenty of spice, too. I think we just grab the intrigue card here. Yeah, let's just do it. We will not recall. Not what we're looking for, but it could be relevant in the future. Let's have a victory point. It's so hard to give up passing these unless you have a really strong play. And I don't think 2 spice and blocking red from completing a contract is worth the opportunity cost of giving up half a victory point. And an intrigue card, of course. Blue plays a reconnaissance here. Do they blow the wall? Which will be interesting to see. Yellow says no green, yikes. They might be saying that to us. Or are they saying that about themselves? Blowing the wall, I think makes sense here. They don't, though. They're going to throw them all in? Might as well. It's a match for you. They're probably just saying, like, we don't have green access for the Swordmaster, which we don't, unfortunately. We're hoping people buy some stuff here so we can actually see some good cards to buy. Blue reveals 4 and a dagger. Oh, God, none of this looks good for 4 at all. I'm never buying stuff here if I'm them. Maker Keeper comes off and Paracompass. Do we want that? Probably not. Maker Keeper's good, though. Reveal of 2, 3, 4, 5 for red. So they are almost certainly going to be playing something. And they're going to be drawing into the card that makes you discard next round. So that's important to keep in mind. Submersive Advisor, I think, is the buy every time. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, Strike Fleet comes off and we can't even... Oh, man. Oh, S-tier card for sure. It's insanely good. It's a real shame we can't get it. We're really hoping yellow can't get it here. They're already kind of a powerhouse with combats, and them being able to just print these out. Although we'd rather them have it than, like, red, for example, because red has spy generation. So at least yellow wouldn't be able to get a ton of value out of it. We reel. 4... I think we're not buying anything again. You have to stay disciplined in this game. I don't think this is worth it for us. Although, if we were going for a spice and slow strategy, getting 2 extra persuasion on this, +1, getting Solari, it could be worse, right? How many cards do we have? 5? 11? We have 2 blue accesses already. I think we hold off. I think we just keep our deck strong. I don't think Paracompass is it. Oh, the Solari generation is so nice, though. But, nah. Okay. We won't. Let's not thicken up our deck too much here. Ugh, some disciplined play. Oh, they have 5. They have 6. Oh, disgusting. So they get Strike Fleet. And they put a spy on a worm spot. Makes sense. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Combat time. So yellow's the only one with an entry card, and they are winning, so they don't have to do anything. So yellow takes another one down and a victory point. So yellow is definitely a huge threat to spiral this game out of control for everybody else. But at least blue gets some much-needed spice out of this. So they can hit a highliner now. Let's see, where is yellow taking their spy? Looking like Emperor. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think this is better. You want to put it on a combat spot since you have Strike Fleet now. Oh my god. Another dagger combat. We're getting kind of unlucky here. None of these are things that we would really want to go after. Not that we probably would win, but still a little annoying. At least we have green access now to get our Swordmaster. We could just consider pivoting away from a Swordmaster strategy here and just throwing in some troops with mercenaries as well. A lot of lines here. No good expensive cards for us at the moment. So 3 spice here for red. This was the play we could have blocked, but we did not. Do we play around the intrigue for Swordmaster? Probably not here. Pretty tempted to go accept contract so I can get out some more Solari. Cycle my deck. They will... Oh, they trash Covert Operation here for the spice. Crazy. So now they have enough Solari. How'd they get the Solari? Oh, because they got extra spice from this, so... Okay, so they completed both contracts with their ring trash. Great job. Never mind, I take it back. That was actually a great play. Now we have to go Swordmaster first, unfortunately. But I don't think it's a huge deal. Yeah, we just need the Swordmaster. It's too good. Let's force red to pull back their spy, too. Yeah, we want the extra actions. The earlier, the better. We're not controlling a lot of our power cards in our opening hand, which is a little bit awkward. If yellow grabs water here, they're going to force us to go collect first. Ideally, we would be able to hit accept contract into Deep Desert, so we could draw and then collect for the Solari, but we not have the luxury of going in that order. Yeah, they are. Okay. We obviously cannot let yellow get this Great Flat Spice. That would be terrible for everybody at the table. So blue gets their hooks now, which is great. So yellow can't be super greedy anymore. We have to block up... yeah, we definitely have to block up Great Flat or Deep Desert. We cannot let them get that double worm in. Be too good. God, what a terrible hand. And yeah, we're going to be drawing all of our access next hand. Which is why, like, you see how bad this hand is? We only increase our likelihood of getting hands like this if we buy Paracompass, right? So that's why we want to try to minimize our risk of this kind of stuff going on here. Diplomacy here for red. They're going to go down to Dutiful Service. They'll grab the Espionage Contract. They do get an entry card with their ability, Imperial Birthright. Where do we want to go here? So we are forced to grab Great Flat now, so we'll just do it. We can't full greed on this. Yeah, we just got to do it. I don't think we throw the troops in here. We're forced to go to a combat spot, most likely anyway, with our next hand, next action, so we can throw the troop in then. Surprisingly, red didn't go... I guess red didn't have green access. Because they could have grabbed the Swordmaster after us, but maybe they just want to preserve their spy. I'm not sure. Okay, so yellow did have their ring, so they are going to be throwing in a worm here. I wonder... I'm pretty tempted to try to deny yellow second place here. I might end up having to use my mercenaries with a Spice Refinery line. For 3 troops in. Although yellow's looking like they're not even going to throw this troop in, which is kind of super greedy. Wow, they're not. I mean, they could have redrawn into their 3 dagger card, Strike Fleet. In which case, they probably wouldn't feel too bad about not wasting the troop. Because even if they get second here, getting 2 water, 4 troops, and 4 Solari is insane. We're kind of just going to save our spice for using with our card. Our Space and Go card that lets you turn 4 spice into victory points. I don't know why I'm blanking on the names of everything today. Yeah, I was thinking about it, though. They are going to greed, which is a threat of Strike Fleet, but okay, they're going to put it in anyway. I like that. I think that's better. It's safer. I should have been paying attention. I don't know. They have 5 cards, so they might have reshuffled and drawn it. I can't remember if this was a... if they were guaranteed to get it or not. Probably not, though. But playing like that makes it seem like they do have it. Maker Keeper here. Blue does get the spice from that. Oh, okay, they took Spice Refinery. So they do turn off our ability to go Mercenaries here. Yellow reveals. Wow, okay. We have a long list of fighters in the row now. Where do we want to go here? We don't really want to draw. We have a lot of good cards coming up. Having these 2 as our options really stinks here. Losing out in Spice Refinery is also pretty bad. Do we just go accept contract? We don't really want to. No good plays. Maybe we just go accept contract. And if we draw the diplomacy, we're just... well, there's 2 cards we don't want to draw. So it's a 2 in 6, 1 in 3 chance of drawing a bad card. I feel like that's too high. But do I just reveal and give up an action? That sucks too. Maybe we just go for it. Getting the contract isn't too bad for us here. And the Air King contract is a great one to get for the water. So I think we just take the risk here and we draw. I think it's definitely close. But I think the opportunity cost of maybe drawing into a card we don't want to versus getting an Air King contract and I think that's fine. And there's a chance we bink a convincing argument so we can get a 5-cost card. Yeah, let's do it. Come on, please don't punish me, please. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine with that. We are always grabbing the Air King contract. I think it's going to be hard to get the other one off. Acquire comes off. Also a good one. So I think that's it. 3 and 2 daggers here for yellow. So they are looking pretty good here. Hopefully blue can stop them. We do not want them to... we don't really want them to double anything. So maybe... we're hoping they can get 3rd here somehow. But it doesn't seem super likely. Blue has no intrigue, so they need to have the daggers in hand. They only have 1. A tie would be okay. I'm fine with a tie. Force yellow to throw something out. Now, if red can come around and win this and force the other 2 to get 3rd, that's best case for us. But we'll see. 3 and a dagger. I actually like Imperial Spymaster. Gives us a little bit more access and a dagger. We do have spies out there. Yeah, I think we grab that every time. Desert Power comes off. Really good for the worm people. We don't have our hooks yet, though. Something to work on. Combat. Red passes. Unfortunate. We'll see if yellow... yep, yellow passes as well. Okay. So yellow is set on water for life now. They have 1,000,000 troops. Second place doubling up this one. This one feels overtuned. I feel like it should be 1 troop, maybe. Being able to double up all that is just crazy. But at least no one gets the victory point here. Slows the game down, which is good for us. We're definitely going for a slower game plan. We really don't have a ton going on right now. We're kind of just scrapping here. At least we have our victory point generator. I say we don't have a lot going on, but we have a freaking VP generator card. Look at me complaining. I think we have to play this. It's a 2 points here. We spend a spice every time. The combat is secure Imperial base, and a great one to limp in troops here. So we would like to do that. Do we ever... yeah, we don't want to redraw with this, so we're highly incentivized not to draw cards. So I think we go Smuggler's Haven. This would also set us up for a Diplomacy to Desert Tactics, too, for a point. So we'll go for that. So we'll play our Smuggler's Haven here. Get our victory point. We will spend the 4 spice. Where are you? Right here. Okay, so we're at the 3 now. We're doing stuff. I think that is it for now. Yeah, so ideally, Desert Tactics, Signet Ring to Siege. Get our worms. Tread in Darkness here for yellow. They will get a Swordmaster. High Council seat for blue, interestingly. So maybe they're going for a Long Live the Fighters line. Cargo Runner here. They do get the card draw for it. And they will pull back their Spy to get their card as well. I think we probably go in on this combat. Throw in 2 troops. I like that. Then we can get our hooks too. We give up our water, but I think that's okay for now. Because we'll get water back from the combat too, most likely. So yeah, let's do it. We can trash our deck too, which is kind of nice. So we'll go here. We definitely don't want to redraw. We get to trash a card. What do we want to get rid of here? Probably our dagger. Yeah. Get rid of a dagger. We'll throw both troops in. And then we have some options on the back end. We can get another troop by going Siege Tabor. We could also go to Spice Refinery for mercenaries. I think that's it for now. We're generating points, slowly but surely. Treacherous Maneuver here for yellow. So they are going to go to Benny. They're going to get the victory point. They get to put a spy somewhere and draw. Reshuffling with their Treacherous Maneuver feels a little bit bad, but I think they are guaranteed to have Strike Fleet now. So we definitely want to stop them from blowing the wall if we can. Looking like a Reconnaissance here for yellow. They're going to go Spice Refinery again. Really? I guess they want to get their Swordmaster now. Still, it's kind of slow. They'll throw in 2 troops. They block us on the Spice Refinery line again, so we're still not getting value out of this. I think we're almost certainly going Siege Tabor here, which is great for us. Getting hooks now is fantastic. And we'll try to hold on, get some water out of this combat. It's kind of good for table balance, too, for us to be able to block yellow on worms. And water's going to be great for us, so we can keep getting Smice for Smuggler's Haven. We get the trash with our ring here, too, so we're going to have a really thin deck. I might end up grabbing another... another Prepare the Way. Well, that gives us a lot of blue access. We'll see. Oh, here's the Submersive Advisor play for red, so they're going to get the Alliance? No, they don't. Okay, so that's just 2. Okay, so they go up to 1 away from the Alliance. I like that. We Signet Ring here, and we grab Siege Tabor. It's time. We are not going to blow the wall. That would be crazy. We'll get our hooks. We will throw the troop in. Hopefully yellow doesn't punish us here. They probably will, though. They're almost certainly going to want to go into combat here. Maybe even a research station. But I think even if we can take the water away from blue, that's fine. They don't have any intrigue cards, too. And I don't think they have any big sword cards. We get to trash with our ring. So we'll do that. So we've gotten rid of 1 dagger. So we could get rid of the dagger from hand. Or we could get rid of this Reconnaissance. I think I like having blue access more than green access. But this would be put us down to only 2 green access cards if I get rid of the dagger. And we kind of want the dagger for combat anyway. So I think we get rid of blue here. We'll get rid of the Reconnaissance. Although, with Smuggler's Haven, we do have a lot of yellow access. So I think we get rid of Dune, actually. Right? Because we have Smuggler's Haven, we have Ring, we have another Dune. We don't need that much yellow access. Okay, we'll do this instead. That's fine. And we'll have 2 Persuasion left. We're going to grab a Prepare the Way, though. I actually think it might be. Yeah, we're grabbing a Prepare the Way. We'll get rid of this. Okay, there. Done. Okay. Yeah, we're going to grab a Prepare the Way here, so we might as well get more blue access out of our deck. Oh, they blow up the wall. Okay, well, this sucks. This is not good for table balance, I'll tell you that. Oh, there's the Strike Fleet we knew about. So they're getting a trillion troops here. But at least we get second, so we get a bunch of water back. And at this point, we're not playing for combat victories. We're more playing for thinning out our deck and getting Smuggler's Havens off. And hopefully getting Spice Slows. We'll see. We've been getting a little slow on that aspect of things. But if blue doesn't block us on Spice Refinery once, we can maybe get there. Nicely as well, we always have a shipping to High Council line, too. Yeah, I was going to put in a ton of troops here. Probably an overcommitment, to be honest. They haven't seen me in a combat situation where I need to play an intrigue, so this could definitely be a combat intrigue in my hand. Blue reveals 5 Persuasion. Got to be... Oh, wait, 7. because they got the High Council. So they grab Long Live the Fighters. Another card you have to keep track of. These 3 dagger cards are really important to remember. Let's see what Red wants to do here. They still have an action. They are just going to play a Dune Desert Planet and go shipping. Okay, that's fine. Maybe grab the Alliance here. Just get a ton of Solari going. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Our reveal here will be our dagger. 2 Persuasion. We have, what, 5, 10 cards now. Our deck's getting quite thin. I'm really tempted to grab a Prepare the Way. I think it's worth. Yeah, let's increase our Persuasion. I think it's fine now. We're keeping our deck nice right now. Let's just increase our ability to get Spice of Slows. So this is only 1 Persuasion because they only have the Swordmaster. So they're at 6, 7 really, with their Persuasion from their ability, Always Smiling. 3 and a dagger for Red. They have no troops in combat. They will grab a Prepare the Way for themselves. Always good. Red or Irulan kind of breaks the rule of not wanting to buy too many cards because they can just turn it into Spice with their ring later anyway. So it's more of a resource for them. So they can be a little more generous with what they buy. But combat. So is it just me with an intrigue here in the combat? Yeah, we'll pass. So we get 2 water here and a troop, which is great value. So we're back up to we're back up. So we can go for a yellow is really rushing this game right now. It's quite scary. We'll probably want to try and deny them Spice Refinery if we can. Oh, it is a worm combat too. Ugh. And yellow's first to go. Here's a really good hand now. We finally draw our power cards in our opening hand. It's been a while. We actually really need Spice here if we want to get this off. There's 2 Spice on Imperium Basin right now. I'm tempted to just go there with it. It does give a Spice to yellow, but at this point, I don't know. I don't know how hard we can go against yellow here. They have a really great setup. So does blue, but unfortunately, when you have 2 combat leaders in the same game, the one that goes before the other one's always going to be at an advantage. Just because they can block up all the good combat spots. Tier 3 is next. I'd be surprised to see a Highliner, and we don't see it. They do grab the Acquire contract, which is... Can they even complete that? I wonder. We'll see. Blue will collect with Smuggler's Harvester to get an extra Spice. They can do... Did they get their Spice? Okay, yeah, they got it. Okay, so the worm's in for blue. Red also has the Spice here. I wonder if we ever just go Deep Desert off rip. While there's some bonus Spice there to be had. Just go there with Smuggler's Haven. It's pretty tempting. Because that would put us up to 8. So we could get another Smuggler's Haven round up. We have a lot of, so we actually do want to draw cards now too. Important to keep in mind. Just because now we have all of our good cards, so we want to cycle through our bad cards. A lot of people 3 Spice. I feel like I should just grab the Deep Desert Spice. I think 5 might be the most value we're going to get out of that thing. And we'll just keep getting victory points. And then we can play Diplomacy to Benny. Or we could use our Imperial Spy Master, actually. Just really get our stuff going. Yeah, I like this play. I think it's our best line. It sets us up to get another victory point from this as well. Yeah, with so many other people threatening it, let's just do it. We will take the... Do we ever take the worms here? I don't think so. I think we... if we take the worms and throw them in, we're probably getting the water back. 2 water. Right? But there's so much combat power focused at this. I think we just take the Spice. Red's probably not going into the combat. Yellow and blue are probably fighting fiercely for this. Although they don't even get the match out of this, so maybe we just go for it. Maybe we can sneak out a point here. We do get the water back, which is the only thing. And we still get the Spice for... I think we actually go for the worms. And then we can spend the spice. It leaves us at no resources, but I think that's okay. Yeah, I don't hate this. We'll spend all of our spice. We're like really broke now. Ugh. I'm actually so torn about this. But if we can win this combat, that's a point right there. So I think it's worth trying at least. Ugh, no resources feels so bad though. 4 spice for worms to double up. I think we go for it. YOLO. I think it's worth a shot. We block up the worm spots from yellow. It's always nice. High Council here for yellow. So this seems like a setup turn for yellow. Does blue go research station here? Try to deny us this combat. It's not even a match for them, so it's probably not the best line. Okay, they are going to go there, which is great for us. That means they're probably giving up on the combat. Diplomacy here for red. They're going to throw the troop in. If we can get first here, it's huge. Where do we want to go next? Probably play our diplomacy, right? We just need to get our victory point down. Do we go with Imperial Spy Master and pull back the spy? Is an important question. I think we do. Let's get the intrigue card, and then we have our diplomacy last. Where do we even want to go with it, though? We actually don't even have that many good spots. But I think, yeah, let's just do this and pull back the spy. And we want to be cycling through our deck anyway, so I think this is okay. And then we can just go get water with our last action. So we will go here, and we will draw the card. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's a great one. That opens up some doors. So we got our... And we got another intrigue for Spy Master. That's not as good, but whatever. I think that's it for now. Yeah. Really hoping we can take this one down. Yellow has 1 action left. They can dive into this combat if they want. It's probably not worth, but you never know. Tier 3 is coming up. You definitely want to hold on for the big double, but it would be a big denial from me if they did take it away. They did already use their diplomacy, so do they even have access? Probably not. Yeah, they don't. Nice. How many are they throwing in? 3? 4. They could throw in 4. Okay, they'll throw in half. I think that's reasonable. We probably just go Air Keen here. Go for the double draw. And we definitely want to throw the troops in. Yellow reveal. Oh, they throw another worm in. Okay. They really think they can win this? I don't know about that one. I think you save that for sure. Tier 3 is coming up? That seems premature. And you already have a worm in. But they do have a lot of daggers, so I guess they think they can win. But this win doesn't even do much for them, is the thing. And we can come over the top of this. We can throw 2 more troops in. Which will put us up to 12. 13. Interesting. Ring here for Erlon. They will go Imperial Privilege. Cycle out an intrigue. Yeah. Oh, okay, they'll trash their Weirding Woman as well, so they get 2 spice. They will pull back their Fremkit one. Interesting. Does that change things for us? No, I think we still want to go Arakeen here. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, just too good. Oh, distraction. They will cycle out. Okay. I think we need to go Arakeen here. We'll get the draw 2. We'll get the draw through our deck. We don't have any big dagger cards that are going to help us. We could get another... I think did we trash a dagger? Yeah, we did. Okay, so we can't get any more daggers from our discard. Throwing in 2 troops here, though, is in theory enough. Because what? That would put us up to... We're at 8 right now. We throw in 2 more. We go up to 12. We go up to 13. So blue would have to play the intrigue. I think we have to go for this combat. We don't have a choice. And it completes a contract for us, too, which is always good. So we'll go here. Oh, we draw our other Prepare the Way. Okay, we get the draw 1 for Prepare the Way. Okay, high persuasion hand, actually. We will use our Shaddam's Favor for an extra troop. Throw them in. We go ahead and blue here. Assuming they don't have a intrigue, we should be fine. Fingers crossed. We complete our contract so we get a water. And we'll see if this is good enough. This point would be huge for us if we can get it. Reveal of dagger here for yellow. So they are not going to win this. They have no intrigues. They will grab repair the way. And just try to set up to get a Spice Flow next round. God, we are desperate to win this combat. This is going to be a big round for us. I don't think there's any way in hell we win a tier 3 with yellow set up the way they are. So this is our only point to get a victory. Cargo runner here for red. So they can draw 1 card. See the way they want to go. They're going to draw 2 cards with accept contract. They don't have their high council seat, so it's going to be pretty hard for them to actually hit the Spices Flow, if that's what they're going for. They will grab the harvest contract, or maybe espionage? Question mark? Espionage it is. Oh, immediate comes out. That's great for us. We will reveal, we have a dagger. We have 2, 4, 6 persuasion. Oh, price is no object is insane here, right? I think we always just take this. It opens up a lot of options for us. Other options here, guild favor. We can't buy interstellar trade. I think it's price every time. Give us the 2 Solari. If we win this combat, we can get even more. It opens up the ability to play this as well. Do we think the game ends right now? Do we need to play one of these intrigues? I don't think so. 2, 4, 6, 7 for red. They did fall short. They get interstellar trade though. So they get a contract. They grab immediate. Unfortunate for us. I don't know what they're doing with all this Solari. We're really glad they didn't get this. Combat. Starting with blue. Oh, do they have it? They're hovering their hand over there. Oh, nice. Excellent. We pass. Okay. So we get 2 water. Did I take 2 or 1 here? Oh, okay. Yeah, we get 2. We got 1 from our Eric King contract. We get 2 trashes. We get our point here. We're up to 7. What do we trash? Dagger for sure. Probably a Dune. Yeah. Let's just keep our high persuasion cards. And then we get 2 contracts here. Research station, actually not bad. We'll take that. And then maybe high council? Or maybe harvest. I guess we'll go harvest. Yeah. Maybe we can set up to get a price in the object buy. I think that's it. Did we trash 2? We did. Okay. I think you read this stuff. Okay. Do it 3 times. Let's see if we can get it done. Yellow, I think, is the favorite right now based on their readiness. Blue has not been able to convert many points, which is a little unfortunate, but not much you can do about that a lot of the time. Signet ring here. They will take the Haga Basin. Get a worm in. The combat is Battle for Arakeen, the dagger match combat. Pull back 2 spies to get an additional troop. Great one for us to see. Limited upside on this. At max, you can get 3 because you can't have 4 spies down, so you can't double the extra point. Branching path play here. So they are really desperate to get to that. Oh my god, more Solari. What the hell's going on? So now we have to think about what is our line to finishing the game here. We have a point that we can get with the Emperor. And we can play that at any time with this, actually. So we don't even have to go there. We can get a point with this by going Deep Desert. And then Spice Flow? The only thing is it's really hard for us to hit Spice Flow. If we go there with this, that would give us 5 Solari. We could go there with a ring, but then we don't draw anything. So we have 1, 2. I don't think we have any other easy points, do we? Yeah, I think we just have the 2 points. But we really need to be able to cross here. It's pretty important. So do we ever go research station? I don't think there's any way for us to get the point from this if we do that. That's the only downside. And we want to complete our contract too. So we just won't have a lot of water. But I think it's worth getting the point out of this while we can still. So we just will. Maybe we can cycle into getting to our Our point that let us turn Slar into victory points or whatever. But I think we have to take this now. And it blocks yellow too from being able to double this. We will take the spice. We'll complete this contract. For 1, 2, 3. So we have High Council. We will spend this 2, 3, 4 to grab another one of these. We've gotten 3 out of that. Pretty good. That's why I said this is a good card. 3 points. That's insane. We have no troops to throw in, right? No, we don't. We could potentially play this, but I don't think it's worth. We want to hold on to our victory point possibilities where we can. Looking like our research station contract's going to be pretty useless, but what are you going to do? Research station here for yellow anyway, so we couldn't have gone there if we wanted to. So we're luckily blocking yellow from being able to double this combat, even if they do win. So the game probably won't end here unless we can end it. What are we at right now? We're at 5, so Signet Ring, High Council is only 7. Probably need to draw. I think the line that's probably going to end up being Arcane Signet Ring, put the spy on accept contract. We could also go Imperial Basin with it, but at this point, I don't think we're going to be able to cycle back into Smuggler's Haven by the end of the game. Maybe just setting up for the, what's it called? A Spice Refinery line would be good too. But we can't draw and do that. We could always deny a Imperial Privilege play to red to cycle through. If we play this, we can hit Imperial Privilege and they wouldn't even expect it. But it looks like they're going to take it anyway. Oh no, they grab High Council. Interesting, interesting. I think we might want to cycle out here. Cycle out our ring, draw a card, get a troop action back. Just try to increase our ways of finding our way out of this. We pay this, go up, we get a point, we go to 9, and then we just... I don't know where we get the last point though, is the thing. Doesn't seem possible this round. Unless I get some good draws. But the only way to get good draws is to start drawing, so I guess we'll go for it. Let's play Imperium Politics. So we'll pay 1, we'll go up here. We get another victory point, we're at 9. We'll play our Signet Ring. We will go to Imperial Privilege. Using the Slide feels bad, but we're not even close to getting the point with price as no object anyway. We're at 7 now, so we're actually not that far off. We can cycle out this. Hopefully we get something good. We do not. We get to draw back an agent. Unfortunately, we do give yellow the opportunity to double up. But what are you going to do? We get a spy. I don't think we want to trash at this point. Why do we want our spy to maximize our likelihood of success here? We have 6 right now. I guess we throw it on accept contract and just try to bink 2 persuasion cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I think that's our line. To end. I don't see anything else with this hand. I think that's everything. Okay. You're welcome, yellow. Oh, okay. They're going to save it as their last action here. No one can block them except for red. But they're going to put even more troops in here. Disgusting. Blue doesn't stand a chance. It would be nice if we could limp in 1 troop. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but whatever. If we can bink... Oh, let's see here. So we have our diplomacy, our one that has access to spy and dutiful service, and then we have 2 prepare the ways. So there is a chance we, if we're unblocked at accept contracts, that we can just hit the spice and slow here with our double draw. We'd have to get pretty lucky, but that is a way to end with this round. We have a rebel supplier here for blue. I think they did pull back a spy as well, so they are going to get to throw in some extra troops here. The more fighting between yellow and blue here, the better. And to be honest, I think blue's kind of out of it, so the more points they can soak up, the better for us. So we're definitely rooting for blue here. They're trying to decide if they want to put him in, but I think you have to be afraid of me ending it here. Wow, they're not going to put him in? You're just going to let... yeah, they probably can't beat yellow, am I being honest? So they just need to play for another round. I don't hate that play. I think that's fine. We have a shipping here for red. They're going to get another alliance. Go up to 6. Get even more Solari. I bet they wish they had this. We have a Inspire All here, so they can acquire a card that costs 3 or less. They get Guild Envoy. I think that's a fine buy. Although they have all of their... Oh, no, they have to get to Fremen. They'll also grab this. Wow, look at this. Fortunately, we can't get it, but it would be nice. That's not a bad backup option in case we don't hit the spikes so slow, but... Well, actually, we're at 6. So as long as we get one convincing argument here, we end it. I miscalculated. Because that would put us up to 8, 9. So we actually have to get unlucky here to not get it. Had it totally backwards. Because we have guaranteed persuasion. So we go here, we pull back the spy, and we really hope we hit one of our prepare the ways. Please, 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 prepare the way, please. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh my god. But I think as long as Fremkit's not blocked, we're still shooting good. Oh yeah. I think we just deny this. Yeah, don't let anyone else get Highliner. God. This sucks. We could have just revealed. So now we, God, I'm always afraid when I say what I need that people are somehow listening. I know they aren't, but we really need to be able to go Fremkit here. Fremkit ends, but looking like we're going to get it anyway. Desert Power here. Yellow will get a little bit of spice. They'll throw in 2. So they are going to double this up. So they'll get 2 points out of this. They'll go to 8. So they're not, unless they have some crazy end games, which I don't think they do. No, they have no intrigue. So I guess the Reds are a big threat here. Let's see here. Reveal a 5 for blue. I guess they had 6. Oh, yeah, they have their High Council. They had 7. So they grab Corin City. It's not going to matter. They also grab Unswerving Loyalty. Where does red... Okay, reveal of 7, 9. So red gets the spice and slow. We have to go Fremkit here. It is required. And then we'll go up to 9. Guaranteed. And this is why we bought the Prepare the Ways. I think this is just it, right? Yeah. And we can't put in any troops at all, so we won't. And the discard card was trashed, so not that anyone has any actions left anyway, but one less thing we had to worry about. If someone played that here, that would have stopped the game from ending. This is worth 3, so they do get the spice, so they complete this, which is another point. Uh-oh, yellow looking scary out of nowhere. Forgot they had a real possibility of getting their spice and slow here. They might actually win off of this. We reveal, we get the spice and slow. Not looking great. We go to 10. Yellow's going to win this one. I think red must be saying we'll play to yellow, because yellow certainly wins this. I think that's it for us. We get our spice and slow. Yep. We're at 10. It's the best we can do. I think yellow takes it, though. They beat us on tiebreakers. They're going to go to 10. Yeah, damn. The spice and slow and this. Really nice for them. And we don't have an endgame point, so yeah, yellow wins it on the spice tiebreakers. Red has a point here, and they did not have anything from Shadow Alliance. So they get 1 endgame. We go to 8. And not looking like blue has much. They do not. Okay. So I think that's it. GG. Congrats, yellow. This was really fun. I think this game really showcased the power of these point generating cards, especially if you get them early and you can plan around them. If you look at our tableau here, we had 3 points from this. So we do get second place. Gertie played a great game. They were combat minutes throughout the entire game. They end up getting to 10 and beating us on spice. And then red gets 3rd, blue gets 4th with 2, which is unfortunate, but sometimes games like that happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.